This is Project Gotham Racing, the original. We're here on Xbox 360. Be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. Yep, this is the original PGR, the old school game that started the series off and now actually concludes my collection of Project Gotham Racing games. I now have videos showcasing each of the titles if you want to go back and revisit this entire classic racing series that was for the Xbox and the Xbox 360 the game spanned. So yeah, this was kind of a big deal at the time due to its frame rate target, its style of racing, its playing for Kudos as you compete. Wow, that was really bad. And yeah, just kind of like some really good old arcade-esque racing titles. It was the first racing franchise since, I guess, like Need for Speed that was able to secure Ferrari license and another license, I think Porsche. And yeah, you're kind of competing and playing over 25 dream cars. The Ferrari, the Porsche, the Corvette, the Aston Martin. So yeah, it would have been those two. More than 200 circuits in New York, London, Tokyo, and San Francisco. You get to see real damage on your vehicles, which is a funny thing because he's still, even in the modern era, it's kind of like a mix of whether or not companies support and allow like the detail of damage on your vehicles, which is quite interesting. We are moving really slow. They've got quite a soundtrack to this one, probably why there's a, we're not going to see this one available as far as backwards compatible at any point. So lots of musical soundtracks on this one. You race and you gather your kudos, you earn points, and you enjoy the action, which is quite exciting. Real radio stations, real DJs spinning the latest beats of this old school era, which is, was exciting, I guess, at the time, and kind of a big deal. And this one, yeah, it's just kind of neat. Like, it's not, like, obviously it's not like widescreen or anything like that, but you got a few different modes that you can play. You've got your kind of, I guess this is your sort of career. It's like quick races as you progress in different difficulties, in different level areas. You gain access to more stuff, more things to do. There is like just regular set races you can do. It's actually got like a variety of different options for competing against others. Wow, that person in first place really just voted on right by. And it's really cool too because you get to make like your own sort of driver. So you can customize it so you can see the license plate, which I don't remember that being a thing in the later ones. Like, I could be wrong here. But like you get to give yourself like a name. It's even got a replay system, that's cool. You get to pick like your driver helmet. It's just got some neat little customization things. But yeah, like I was saying, you have a quick race, you have arcade race, you have Kudos challenge, there's the time attack, and there's multiplayer. Up to 3 human opponents in split screen, which, another really fascinating thing, this one actually has a smooth frame rate going on no matter where you play it, even in the split screen option, which they said was kind of a big deal for them to achieve, which honestly is kind of like a big deal that they were able to achieve that. But I mean, the game is pretty straightforward, right? Like, the city fly through the beginning, like, it's not necessarily crazily complex, but I think you get what I mean. The fact that like it does that is kind of cool. Arcade race, a square minimum number of performance kudos. Yeah, so it's just kind of like different scenarios and stuff that you can do in these different areas. So we'll go to, so we did San Francisco, we'll do London. I'm actually kind of bummed out I lost the first place there. You see, you got like a bunch of different vehicles. We'll do SLK, I guess. In a yellow. Ooh, yeah, you get to choose auto, manual. So, like I said, this game is not widescreen, so it's like 480p, but it is 60 FPS targeting it. Now, from what I understand on the original Xbox, it's like buttery smooth, but the emulation here at times might cause some issues. So just keep that in mind. And it's like, honestly, this one has aged the least best out of the franchise as far as like scale, but it's still kind of impressive. Like, it feels like size-wise, our cars are kind of, like, large for the sort of environment that we're driving through. But that's kind of fine to me, too, because, like, I don't, you know, it's just the style of racing game. But it is really neat just seeing this game and being like, wow, for the time, for, like, when this came out, this is actually, like, genuinely quite impressive from a technical standpoint. Bizarre was making really cool racing games, and it's such a shame. Basically, what happened with Xbox kind of letting go, and they got you know, bought up by Activision and closed, and yeah, a bit of a shame. The PGR series was really cool, and Blur was really cool too, and yeah, definitely a bit of a shame on that one, but. The tracks are kind of neat too, because a lot of these you might feel like they're obviously evolved quite a bit in the later entries, but there's like very reminiscent elements of how they continue to like evolve these locations, or sort of like the tracks from like every PGR game as they continue along, which is quite neat. And it would have been cool to see PGR in the modern era, because it's like obviously Forza far overtook it, but even Motorsport's gone now, so it's sort of like. This one did sort of like what Motorsport did, but it was more a little arcadey in its track design, and it was a little bit more sporty. Just a little bit more sporty. I don't know, it's just kind of cool and a little, I guess to a degree, nostalgic being back and taking a look at all the PGR games. Are you for real? I'm getting juggled here? Doe, yeah. Doe was right. I went from first place to getting literally smashed by each of the you know, each of the opponents I'm going up against. We don't have like a first person, but we've got like a zoomed in thing. Even the punch buggy, like everybody was having a go at me right at like near the end of the race too, right? Like I don't think I'm gonna be able to come back now. I was leading so well too, and yeah, that sucks. They literally all took me out. It was like a coordinated effort to cause some problems for me. Well, maybe I can come back. I don't know. This is like pretty easy going, but these cars are kind of slow. Oh, that was a bad turn. Drive. Definitely not a lot of speed here, which is hilarious because we're going like 60 miles here. I should really turn that to kilometers. I think there's a section in the settings that you could do that too. Well, I blew that race. I even had a chance at redemption, and I still messed up. But you can see like the kind of like dents on the side of the vehicles. That's actually quite well done. You know, just from like bumping into things. Let's do Tokyo. Let's do the Mini Coupe. Mini Cooper S. Ooh, lots of different colors for this one, eh? I just thought the Mini Coopers is like red. Did they even make those anymore? I don't even know if they make the Mini Coupe anymore. Oh, most sedans are gone, at least in North American stuff these days. Yeah, everything comes and goes, right? Project Gotham Racing. What a neat series. I like these city fly-throughs too. They're kind of unnecessary, but like they got like a nice vibe to them. It's also funny because like car games have obviously technically evolved a lot over the years, but when you got to 3D like this, the design is like relatively the same as it is now, if that makes sense. Like they just look sharper and have more polygon models and are sleeker, more realistic, but like fundamentally it's kind of the same at its core. That was a great slide, thanks. Kudos to me. The Kudos system. What does it mean? But it's just cool. Kudos are cool. Right on. Yeah, it's interesting that the series didn't like really continue. I guess who would have been like working on them, I suppose, or maybe by the fourth one they were kind of like, yeah. But it's a cool series. It's just kind of cool to have, I guess, played them in relatively a decently close time span. Wow, that was a terrible turn. Therefore, a lack of a turn at all. But, yeah, it's kind of cool to play these all together and kind of get a vibe of, like, time going on with them almost. Like, it was basically playing them in reverse almost, I guess you would say. This PGR 3 was the one I kind of had on hand, and I had to go and collect the other ones. Which was a bit of a pain. What is that on top of that building there? Did you see that on the top of the screen? It's like a really weird looking piece of food or something. Like, it's really simplistic, but the texture work is still pretty good on these buildings and that. And there's even, like, a good sense of backdrop. That was always a cool thing about the PGR games, was they sort of just dropped you into the middle of, like, a city, and you were just, like, racing and competing within them. I guess it would be maybe harder today, because they'd have to, like, literally scan areas to do them properly, but like, if you look off into the distance, like, you actually see, like, different, like, sky, like, they actually try to create, like, a skyline and feel, like, put you in this type of an area, in this world, in this environment. And even the trees, it looks like they have some level of... I'm trying to see if they're just sprites that are, like, for straight images, or if they actually have depth. I think they're just, like... I'm pretty sure they're just for... tree cutouts, but it gives you the effect when you drive by them of looking like they have depth, which is cool all the same. It's like a really neat eye effect. That's what they were doing. There's a lot of cool things about gaming back in the day for development. Was like a lot of trickery of the eye, because you wouldn't, your TV would be smaller too, right? Like, it'd be more compressed, the image, and it would take up your whole whatever screen you had back then. But it was more a lot of the illusion of stuff where your mind kind of fills the gaps and makes it look better than it is. But this is a good looking game for its time, but it's honestly quite impressive. Yeah, what is that in the top left? Like, what? Is this supposed to be like a carrot or something? Or... I'm honestly, like, I have no idea. And the tires look pretty good too. Not a very good Kudos score, I'm afraid. We get to go to New York. Earn 1,000 Kudos to unlock this vehicle. Well, we're getting there. Kudos earned are added to my total Kudos score. The Kudos system. Welcome to New York. Wall Street. Wonder if it's gonna have all the ads that the other ones did. The cool thing, like the PGR things, they're like little time capsules too. Because there's like all these ads and stuff you can see. Is that a Taco Bell? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. They got some of the building ads. That's funny. People are always like, ads weren't in video games. It's like, yes, they were. Although I will say this definitely doesn't look as cluttered and littered as the later PGR game environments. They're really funny going down like the New York area. And it's like all these different brands everywhere. And just like how this car handles a bit better too. It's a very tight map. Chase Bank, yeah. There you go. It's always fun playing spot the businesses and stuff. It's also funny when you're playing games and like some of the businesses don't even exist anymore because it's been so long. I always get entertainment out of that. Brock, is that a real store or a fake one? Video game advertisements. It's the future. Why not have in-game product placement? It's also really neat, I don't even notice, but the mirrors on the side, you can actually see them like reflecting things in the environment. I don't know how accurate or well that is, considering how low res it is, but kind of an impressive little touch. And I think they get damaged. Like, I'm pretty sure my right mirror is like busted. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard for me to actually catch up. Basically nigh impossible because it's so congested. Yeah, it's definitely the side mirrors are like tilted downwards. Here we go, this is my shot, although it's gonna be pretty hard to actually get like a meaningful gain against these guys. Oh, the car is zooming up. Totally threw away first, but I think I could finish here with a nice second place, I guess. I'll take it. That looks pretty good. I wish it was widescreen, but not bad, honestly. Project Gotham Racing. Earn at least bronze in each race. Oh, because I failed miserably in London. Oh. Okay. Let's bring the spider with the blue. We're coming back with a vengeance. I got the need for Project Gotham Racing. Yeah, I'm off to a great start this time. I'm unstoppable until I hit a corner. Yeah, no, I think this holds up actually decently well. This whole franchise, it's like a nice, you know, 360 original Xbox era little time capsule series. Because they can all be played on the 360 off the, you know, the disc and stuff, so. Definitely quite neat. Well, regardless, it was a nice little revisit to this game. It was great for me to actually finish off my collection. Game's got a beautiful box art to it. Game design that holds up pretty well. It's pretty smooth, cool, fun, racing action.